Okay, honestly, what the my cycle had a better. I don't know why Triumph does that. I literally don't know यार ऐसा क्यों करते हो भाई लोग.
पहले तो एक सेकंड, पहले ये नीचे लिंक आ रहा है ना इंस्टाग्राम वाला, वहां जाके फॉलो करिए और सब्सक्राइब बटन दबाइए. उसके बाद ही वीडियो आगे जाएगी, उसके बिना नहीं जाएगी.
Finally, time to ride the Tiger 900 Rally Pro, which is the top of the line. By the way, when you sit on a Tiger, you put your foot down and you swing your leg all over, and that's how you get onto a Rally Pro. Perfect. So anyways guys, we're finally going to set up on the Rally Pro. Let's kickstart. Wow, the display looks insane. Very easy, fairly nimble when you take it out. You kind of realize how nimble this bike is. And we're off the Tiger 900 Rally Pro and this feels amazing! First gear 50, second gear 100, third gear 150, fourth gear 200, sixth gear, Mars, here we come. Mission Mangalyaan will happen on this bike itself.
Mangalam, Mission Mangalam.
Ankit, you're not funny, man.
Yeah, that's not funny. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show.
Damn, this bike feels really good. And we're gonna hit the first. I'm gonna go through the pothole and wow, literally after just riding the Dominar here, this bike feels like a dream because it firstly has so much power in it. I literally in third gear right now. I'm at 70 and I'm gonna pull up on the left. Whoa, this is a lot of power, and we're gonna take that standing up. That was beautiful. And honestly, yaar, I wish I could go to work on this bike. Honestly, like if I had the money someday, God willing. If you all love this channel, I'd probably have enough money to buy a Tiger. And yeah, I'd love to like get up in the morning, shower, get ready and take this bike to work, because honestly I think the moment you kind of sit on this bike and you start rolling out, it's just a very nice experience. It's so smooth. Yeah, we have bad roads and everyone knows, in whichever city you're in, you're always going to have bad roads, and this thing just glides over it. Who likes hitting those potholes hard? No one does. You can honestly just go anywhere you want and the bumps don't creep in. I mean, it has such a nice soft plush ride. It's beautiful. Yeah, the way headlights are on full beam. I'm just flashing right now. You can see the little blue board on the left. Yeah, this thing is bloody powerful. I think finally Triumph has done a great job with the headlights. And you go to second. I almost pulled to 100 in second gear. Okay, honestly, what the my cycle had a better. I don't know why Triumph does that. I literally don't know यार ऐसा क्यों करते हो भाई लोग. Horn तो ठीक डाल दो. I don't know why Triumph would put. Come on यार, मतलब टाइगर है भाई, टाइगर जिंदा है यार. टाइगर ऐसा लग रहा है ये तो मरेला टाइगर लग रहा है यार. ऐसा टाइगर का हॉर्न होना चाहिए कि लोग सुनते ही हट जाए. ये देखो आंटी रिएक्ट भी कर रही टाइगर के हॉर्न को. भाई साहब, Triumph, if you're listening, guys, come on, yeah, work on the horn. Something that you'll notice quickly when you sit on this bike is this bike, when you rev it, sounds nothing like the old bike when it goes above, say 6,000 to 8,000 RPM. It sounds, I have to say this, it sounds a little like the Ducatis.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Got this deep growl to it. So the earlier 800, I loved it because it was a very sweet growl that was there. But this bike, when you rev it, for some reason it reminds me of riding the Multistrada, and the Multistrada kind of has this very deep bassy growl, and the earlier Tiger sounded like the Street Triple RS. Wow, I really went on that fast. The earlier Tiger had a really sweet exhaust note, but this, I'm not saying it's bad, but at about 4,000 RPM, the new Tiger sounds pretty much as good as the old one, a little bassier than the old one. But the moment you rev above that, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan when it goes above 4,000 RPM. I mean, I honestly love the inline 4 kind of sound. That's why I don't like the Ducati sound, but to each his own, that's fine. Instrument console, by the way, is amazing. I never really liked digital consoles. I'm old school and I kind of like having dials on my dash. I really like that. With everything going digital, this actually looks like a huge phablet which is there. I'm just gonna park this on the side. Park the bike from neutral. I'm just gonna show you around the bike. And when you have to get off a Tiger, you can pretty much get off the same way. Put your foot and get off. I'm just gonna show you around the bike. It looks amazing, by the way. In person, it looks a lot better than it looks in picture. Headlights, I would have preferred having bigger headlights. These headlights real small. Indicators, I don't know, they look like they've come off Bajaj and KTM. They look pretty much the same. There it is. So that's the aux light. Okay, so this is the stock that you get, your stock headlight, and you get your small auxiliary lights from the Lariflow, which kind of look nice. They don't look bad at all. But yeah, this is how the bike looks. It's very slim compared to the old one. Looks a little like the Africa Twin when you look at it from here. I'm a bigger fan of the 800 and the way that looked. Not really a big fan of this whole sleek headlight design that is there. I like the old big headlights. It's an adventure motorcycle. People love it because it looks big, so it should look big. I would probably buy this in either this or the earlier 800 used to come with a blue color. That looked nice as well, so I'd probably buy it in that. This bike from the back looks good when it has the complete pannier setup on, which is a top box and the side panniers. It looks good then. Suspension on this thing is really good, and the brakes, I have to say, man, the brakes, you hit these brakes and this bike is going to drop anchor really fast. Okay, I probably will. Wow, man, this bike is so fast. I love this. It's an adventure tourer and it's got the pull of a sports bike. I don't think I would want more power than this on a bike. It'll probably kill you. Overall, this bike is so nimble in traffic that you don't even feel the weight. Through traffic, you can really maneuver this bike. It's great. It's very light. So that's something I really like about it. It's an everyday bike that you can take to work. In terms of heating, I'm not really getting a lot of heat here. The heat management is good as well.
इससे पहले कि ये कोर्ट अपना फैसला सुनाए,
Crank it, Saab.
please conclude the argument.
Overall, you know what? Change the horn. But overall, as a bike, such a short review. If you had the money to put down on a bike that you wanted to, say, ride to work every day, and you wanted to go on your weekend rides and your long tours, this is definitely the bike for you. So guys, this is the 900 from the front. Let me just switch on the display. So you turn the key and your large TFT display, and by the way, this thing is so large you can probably watch Netflix on it. It's really large. It's a beautiful touchscreen. It is very lit, very crisp dials, and you can adjust it according to your height. So that's great, and it shows you a lot of information. Like, I'm very surprised with TFT display. I thought in sunlight you only will see it, but this display is amazing. You get all your information on this. You can change your driving modes, you can put cruise control, all of that, all your gizmos. I really like the military green color. It's a very good finish. Show off, the golden show off forks look amazing. You also have your spoke wheels that look amazing, and I really like this. Like, the rim comes out a little bit from the tire. I kind of like that, and I kind of like this more than the last Tiger. It just looks a little more robust. You've got the radiator grill that's split into two. It's not just a single unit, split into two. It looks a lot more sleeker than the earlier 800. So as you can see, it's very, very sleek. The earlier one was a little more broad, but this bike is very sleek. Let's move around to this side, and you can see the engine guards are in silver. The seat is really nice. It's heated, so you get both front and back heated seats, so that's great. Move on to the back. The taillights is very different. So the earlier Tigers, you could recognize them by the taillights. This taillight is very different. It looks nothing like the earlier bike. Somehow I'm not a big fan of this taillight. I love the earlier taillight because it really had the Tiger finish. Then on to the side, the exhaust looks pretty much the same. I like this little design element and the little cut they've got into the exhaust. That looks really great. But yeah, overall, if I had to compare it to the old bike and this, I think I like the older bike a lot better. Not a fan of these slim headlamps which kind of look like the Africa Twin. I like the little more bigger headlights. I kind of like that. These look very slim, although I really like the LED strip that's running here. That looks great. Kind of miss the big headlights which really signified the Tiger. But yeah, I mean, I would have preferred having bigger headlights than these slim headlights on such a big bike. But everyone's preference is there. I like the beak, and it's got the Rally Pro written on the beak. The beak is really nice and solid. On some of the earlier bikes, there's a little issue with vibrating, but this one's very solid. So I'm going to sign off from the Tiger review, but for now, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in another video. You have a large infotainment.